Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. For today's video, we are going to have another hero spotlight and we are going to discuss about Hinder. By the way guys, the update just finished a few hours ago, so you can see here in the hero recruit button, if we're going to press that, you can see the choice Fate Kure First Guardian or Dragon Emperor Knights. It's over here and you can see the heroes that are listed. So if you are wondering why First Guardian Baraka is not included in the list, because he's under in the Blue Fate Core banner, because he's a Blue Fate Core in this group. So you can see the two Gold Fate Cores, which are Rera and Zion, and then the Black Fate Cores over here are Anastasia, Baelish, Ramsey, and Maggie. So you can just choose any of the heroes here and their banner will be opened. So I haven't chosen yet, but most likely I am going to choose Rera over here in order for me to Fusion 5 my copy. So over here, I'm just going to press this one and here we go. Her banner is open, but I'm going to do that later because today we are going to do the hero spotlight. So here in the journals button, let's look for Hinder. He's somewhere over here.
What a waste of time.
So first let's check out his skill set, and you can see here proof of error. This is the passive, increases own dodge by 10% at the start of own turn, stacks up to 2 times. And then the first skill is subordination, deals 89% damage to all enemies and 50% chance of target with sleep for 3 turns. So that's the debuffing skill. And his second skill is screening test, deals 375% damage to one enemy and 80% chance to decrease hit of target by 45% for 9 turns. So that's another debuffing skill. So most likely you are for sure aware what I'm going to put on him when it comes to the gears or the stats. So let's check him out further here in the hero introduction. You can see him. Is this one? He looks like a butler slash I think he looks like a secretary of some sort. It's like Zephyr, but on a different level, because our two secretaries, open and close, what do you call that? Quote and unquote, secretaries are considering, I think they are Zephyr and the other one is Fergie. So you can see Zephyr over here. So, Hinder can be there when Zephyr is on, like, having a day off or something. And for Fergie, you can see her somewhere over here in this patch.
These are the quests we've got now. Let's
so I don't know. I call them secretaries of the game, and I think Hinder can be one also. So let's go back to Hinder.
What a waste of...
So this is the default mode and this is the battle mode, and you can see he's holding this pen or quill, and then he has this folder or clipboard. His attire is really nice. It looks so neat. So for the appearance effect, it's this one.
Is to only receive.
Compose Celerity Hinder. So I checked what celerity means. It means that it's the fastness or swiftness of a movement. So that's the appearance effect, and for the illustration, it's this one. And then for the skill preview, so it's like he's writing something. Or it's as if he's making a signature, and that's the one that's attacking the enemy.
Here is the bill for
The
your
first skill.
rashness. Please enjoy.
No, you can see the moves. If you know what they are the moves, and these are quite important in order for us to enhance a Fate Core. So you can see them here as his skill animation. And then for the second skill,
Ignorance is not a sin, but imprudence cannot be overlooked.
ooh, those are really nice. So his skills are based on his paper and pen, and the skill animation is really good. So that's it. And now we are going to check out the hero story. So Assassin Hinder, sex is male, nation Wonderland, hero tier, fated or fated great hero, element is light. He's 29 years old, his race is human, position chaos or chaos type hero, and his birthday is on September 28th. Now let's check out his story. Hinder was abandoned by his lower class parents from birth. Orphan at such a young age, the back alley was his only shelter, and even though he grew up with a weaker body compared to the other kids, he did not care. Instead, he always kept his appearance tidy and clean without even working hard, and he never seemed to be hungry. Furthermore, his face was completely different from the other dirty back alley orphans. Becoming suspicious about his appearance, the local thugs always kept an eye on Hinder and even interrogated him, but could not find anything unique about his life. This caused even more rumors to circulate about the clean and tidy boy from the back alley. But who would have thought that Hinder was actually the master of the back alley businesses? With his brilliant business practice and shrewd insight, Hinder made sure his back alley stayed clean with illegal source of funds, making sure that no one would ever discover his true identity. But one day, the rumors about this mysterious boy reached Rienor, and amongst the stores Rienor managed, she discovered a ledger that recorded all of the business that occurred between the boy and her store. The record seemed clean at a glance, but there were missing funds that were cleverly disguised. So clever that no one but someone with Rienor's skills could find out about it. But Rienor only smiled quietly at the discovery of this cute embezzlement. Soon after, the servants who work under Rienor began murmuring about Rienor's hiring a back alley orphan as her new butler. The servants were curious to know why Rienor would ever hire a frail little boy like Hinder at first, but they soon found out that the little boy managed to handle her business better than any other adults, and praised Rienor for her incredible eye for talent. Ooh, so that's a very interesting backstory of Hinder. So he was just an orphan, but it seems that he was always clean and tidy back then. So everyone was really curious why he has this very clean persona and such, until Rienor discovered him and made him his personal butler. So no wonder he really looked so elegant over here. That's why at the beginning I said he looked like Zephyr, but in the next level, well, though I'm not judging Zephyr, I'm not saying that he looks kinda dirty and stuff, but that's how I say it. Hinder looks like Zephyr, but in a higher level. That's how I describe it.
What a waste of time.
I'm not trying to offend anyone. So over here in the Fate Core, if I remember correctly, he only has one Fate Core currently, and it's under the Phantom in Wonderland Fate Core theme. So you can see there are only 3 characters in the Phantom in Wonderland Fate Core theme. And also, I think there is a blue Fate Core for Phantom in Wonderland. It's between Melissa and Nemeris. So we are going to check that out. But here, you can see this is Hinder. He has the black Fate Core. Fata Morgana Hinder. Hinder from the past who helped Rienor and Kruger protect Fedas as a fellow vigilante. According to the past police testimonies, his illusions were so deceitful that they felt like magic. So he really has this something special in him. So you can see the passive. There's this Sharpshooter, which is the Phantom in Wonderland special passive. When an enemy counters an ally's attack, increases damage received for target by 15%, stacks up to 5 times. Mana burns 1 mana upon being removed after target receives damage. So that's what happens. And as you can see, Rienor here has the Gold Fate Core, which means there's this Phantom Lady, her very own special passive as the Gold Fate Core, increases hit of allies equipped with Phantom in Wonderland team by 10%. And you can see the heroes that will be able to benefit from that. I'm not sure, guys, if you can hear that pounding sound because it's from the neighbors. They're doing, I don't know, renovation, or they're fixing something and they kept on pounding something. That's why it's quite noisy, and I'm not sure if you can listen to that, or I mean if you can hear that. So let's check out Hinder further. You can see he has this cape, he has this mask, and it's like, you know, the Phantom of the Opera. I think that's their motif. And you can see there's this checkered design, and he still holds the pen and paper or clipboard. So this is the default mode, and this is the battle mode. And for the exclusive equipment, you can see that, oh, the exclusive equipment is actually the pen and clipboard. And from the feather quill, it's now turned into a rose. And the clipboard has this design. It's like a tassel of some sort. And for the appearance effect, it's this one.
For my secrets.
Fata Morgana Hinder. And let's check out the exclusive equipment. It's over here. Royal Spade Rose. So this can be purchased for 20,000 cess, and this will increase Hinder's attack by 30 and combat power by 10,000. Hinder's exclusive equipment. Anyone who has seen good fortune beyond illusions will not be able to dismiss this card as a lie. That's a very unique description. Now let's check out his skill animation, but first we are going to equip the exclusive equipment. So this is the normal attack. It's pretty much the same as his fated version. Then the first skill.
Time for the curtains to close.
You can see clearly the pen and clipboard. So it's just the same. You can see the moose coming out. The effects are still light. I mean, the color didn't change.
Undetectable illusion shall become a reality.
This is the second skill. So it's like a universe. So you can see the opponent is already sleeping. That's the debuff. So that's the Black Fate Core of Hinder. And the one I mentioned earlier is this one, Shining Way. I think it's Nemeris. Ah yes, you can see here there's a small detail. If Fate Core is in possession, grants buff to the heroes from Wonderland. So that means if you have this, therefore Rienor, Kruger, and Hinder will be able to benefit from it. And let's just check the event's Fate Core to see if he has an orange Fate Core, which I remember he doesn't have any yet. But let's just check, just to be sure. So it seems that there's none currently. And now we are going to check here in the Manage Heroes button. And I have a copy of Hinder somewhere. Oh, it's this one.
Show's over. Satisfied?
So we just discussed about the Fate Core. I already fusioned this one time. And then there's the exclusive equipment, which currently I don't have. And now we are going to discuss about the artifact. So Hinder is a chaos type artifact, so here are the possible artifacts that we can equip on him. Currently, I just placed Confident Assassin Way because this has a chance to afflict a random debuff to target for 3 turns when attacking. So it's either stun, silence, and sleep one time. So I just thought of it that maybe this will go hand in hand with his debuffing skill. So for sure, we are going to increase his effect hit at least 90% to 100. So therefore, this will really take place because there's when your card or when your artifact is at level 0, there will be a 20% chance. So if you're going to enhance this, this will also increase the chance. So plus your effect hit is at 90%. So for sure, this will really take effect. So aside from that, you can see this easy-going Prince Nydia. Chance to protect self from death one time by granting tranquility to self one time per 3 rounds. That's also good. And then there's Honest Assassin Makia. Chance to grant stealth to self at the start of battle remove after receiving damage. So that's also good. And then there's Sun Dust Commander Chun. Chance to decrease health regen to target off target by 42% for 5 turns. And then you can go for Struggling Abyss Carbon. Chance to purge random buff when basic attacking. There's also one artifact here which I don't have yet. It's also based on Carbon. Wait, I'm just going to check if her artifact is now ongoing. You can see here in the summon artifact button. No, it's not. It's Dimensional Herb Linen currently. But there's one artifact which I don't have yet. The character there is still Carbon. So Carbon has 2 artifacts. One is gold and the other one is the orange artifact, which I don't have yet.
That's all of the tricks for today.
I think it's something to do with lamp and then Carbon. So aside from that, there's this Phantasmic Oasis Depor. Chance to decrease attack speed of target by 15. This is also good. And then chance to purge a random buff when basic attacking. So we already discussed that. So I currently equipped this on Baraka, so I think I'm going to promote this. So you can see currently it's level 18. So when you promote, this is like transcending a hero. So for artifacts, the term is promoting. So if you're going to do that, you'll be able to increase the maximum level of the artifact by 3. So currently,
draw
this
a card.
Can be enhanced further. We're going to use this one, Sealed Article or Recovered Article or Full Article. So I'm just going to use this one, Sealed Article, Sealed Article. And we are going to enhance this to level 21. And you can see the specific artifact, his chance is increased to 17%. And for the purple artifacts, you can see that I already equipped Confident Assassin Way onto Hinder. And there's also this one. Increases all damage dealt by self for 5 times for 2 turns. No, this is not really recommendable. So those are the possible artifacts that we can equip on Hinder. And now when it comes to gears, and since I'm not using him, I just equip random gear sets on him. But since Hinder is a damage dealer, for sure you are going to choose among critical hit rate set, destruction set, there's also speed set in order for him to be speedy, or dash set, and there's also sniper set to increase his hit. And you can go for breaker set also if you want, but let's just be particular when it comes to the main stat and substat. So currently, I equipped sniper set on him because this will increase the effect hit rate by 20. I think this is reasonable because he has debuffing skill. Both of his first and second skill has a debuff. So we are going to check here at the passive. You see false deception. There's the 50% chance to afflict target with sleep for 3 turns. And then, show in the Arcana, you can see there's 80% chance to decrease hit of target by 45% for 9 turns. Since you know he has a lot of debuffing skills, we really have to make use of this. Because he can be the one in the group that will debuff the enemies. So that's the plan. So that's why I play Sniper set. And then there's also what do you call this? Retaliation set, because if you're going to equip retaliation set, there will be a 30% chance to counter upon receiving damage. Again, this is random, but this is also good. You can also consider this one. So as you can see over here, for the accessory, the main stat is already effect hit, which is really good. And for the substats, you can see it's kinda good. I consider this 4/4, although there's one effect resist. But I think it's also good to have effect resist for your damage dealers in order for them not to get afflicted with status effect attacks such as sleep, stun, silence, modification, and stuff like that. I think this is also good. So you can see critical hit rate is at 5%, critical damage is at 9%, and some attack. So if you want to know about the substats, you can go for attack, critical rate, critical damage, attack speed, effect hit. But if you think your effect hit is way too much already, since the accessory here already has 60%, and we are just aiming for around 90 to 100, so you can go for other stuff. There's effect resist also. For the boots, it's attack speed. You can see over here, that's the main stat. And for the substat, you can see here critical hit rate, attack in whole number or flat number, and HP. So both of those things are kinda not that good. So I consider this gear a 2/4 because there's only 2 good stats, substats over here, which is the critical hit rate and attack. But the 2 bottom part, which is attack and HP, are not that really good. So when it comes to gloves, you can see I have here in critical damage, so it's up to you. If you think your critical damage is too low, so go for critical damage as the main option for this particular gear piece or for the gloves. But if you think your critical hit rate is quite low, so go for critical hit rate. So I think I happen to put good gears over here. This is not a fated grade gear. This is just legendary since it's purple, but it's okay. And for the substats over here, you can see effect hit, HP, attack speed, and attack. Well, again, attack is in whole number or flat number, so we can look for something that's in percent. And then you can see the armor and the helmet. So again, since Hinder is a damage dealer, so let's go for damage dealing stats. So you can see that there are some stats here that are really good. So for this one in particular, it's 3/4 because you can see 3 of them are in percent, except for the last one, which is defense in flat number. And that defense can be replaced by something else, damage dealing stats like attack, critical hit rate, or speed. So when it comes to the stats, you can see here that his effect hit is actually 125%, so that's not bad. It's actually really good, if you ask me. Critical damage is as 252%, that's really good already. But when it comes to critical hit rate, it's kinda low. So that's where we can look for other gears that has more critical hit rate, just to balance things out. And don't forget that with critical hit rate, your max is at 100%. So you can just go for 90, 95, somewhere like that. Because if you are going to reach 100%, the critical hit rate letters or words will turn to red. That means it's too much. So that's Hinder, guys. We discussed about the possible artifacts, his Fate Core, his exclusive equipment, and also the possible gears that we can equip on him. So it's just for everyone else. When we are talking about basic gearing, so I guess you can see the pattern when it comes to, because there are just 2 kinds of characters here in Exos Heroes. There are the damage dealing characters and the tank characters. And tank characters are supports or the knights, while for damage dealing are more on the attack type heroes and the chaos type heroes. So for the damage dealing characters, you can go for damage dealing stats such as attack, critical hit rate, critical damage, effect hit if there are any debuffing skills, and attack speed. While for tanks, you can go for defense, HP, attack speed can also be good, and effect resist. So I'm pretty sure you are able to see the pattern. So currently, we still have our core raid. Remaining time is 6 days and 14 hours left. So we still have 1 week at least. And when it comes to Ivan's Red Threads of Fate,
It's quite exciting, though it's not an assassination.
we still have 20 days and 14 hours remaining. Don't forget guys, this is free, full metal sniper, exclusive equipment of Ivan. So you better get this. Just in case you're going to need this in the future, who knows? We'll be able to have a Fate Core soon. So aside from that, you can see the other events over here, which is Get the Red. You only have 3 days left. So if I were you, if you can see that you can still get him within 3 days, so go for it. And there's this new mythic event, which is not new mythic, but new event for the mythic hero. This is actually a rebanner. We still have 27 days and 14 hours left. And as you can see, my progress over here, based from my previous video, I wasn't able to get Rude yet. I still have 2 chances because you can see here the last 2 are still obtainable. So currently I have around 16 mythic recruit tickets. I still need 4 because for every summon over here I need 10 tickets. And also I just want to inform you that I'm still collecting nation recruit tickets. You can see above here I already have 153. So that's enough for 1 mileage over here. That's a sure shot, but I'm still waiting for Wasted Red nation banner to arrive, and that will be I think next week, unless I am going to use the 100 cess over here just to choose Wasted Red today, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to do a separate video wherein I'm going to pull for the Wasted Red nation banner because I want to get a copy of Garf, since currently I'm trying to build Garf signature force, because I also want to use the Wasted Red nation because it seems that they are really strong. So currently I already finished stage 1 and then there's stage 2, so I'm somewhere here in stage 3. I still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 copies of Garf in order for me to finish the signature force. So let's go back to Hinder, since we are here in talking about the signature force. Since Hinder is from Wonderland, so therefore you can see the signature link tab, and the third one is Rienor's or Wonderland. If you're going to max this one, Hinder will also be able to benefit from it. So currently, I'm still in level 2 since this is a signature link, and my Wonderland nation is linked to Brune. You can see the emblem over here. So even though my Brune is at max, but my Rienor is only transcended to 2. So therefore, only 2 stages were unlocked for Rienor. You can see here, this is Brune's. So in order for me to reach the stage 5 over there, I need to transcend my Rienor to 5 as well. I'm just going to show you. So you can see my Rienor, it's on the upper left portion of the screen. Her max level is just 85 since I was only able to transcend her to twice. So I need 3 copies more. And if I'm able to transcend her 5 times, which is the max, therefore, when it comes to her signature link board, everything there will be open up to the stage 5. So that's how it is. So at stage 5, Rienor, Kruger, and Hinder will be able to benefit the buffs. Also, from the stats that Dorcas sharing to them, since I linked my Wonderland Nation to Brune. And aside from that, I already show you that Blue Fate Core Nemeris, the one from the beach team, if you happen to get that, Hinder will also be able to benefit from it, since Blue Fate Core of Nemeris gives buffs to heroes under Wonderland. And when it comes to the Chaos type heroes, Blue Fate Core Rera will be able to give that, since Hinder is a Chaos type hero. You can see over here for the Blue Fate Core tab, and this one, this is the one I'm talking about, grants buff to Chaos type hero. Combat power will be increased and also attack. So this will cover up all Chaos type heroes, no matter from which nation they are from. So that's how we build our heroes.
Is this all you've got?
It takes quite a while because we really need a lot of copies for Fate Cores. But that's how the game it is. And like I said before, since everyone is waiting for Season 7, so while waiting, it's a good idea to check your heroes, check the gears, check the artifacts, check the Fate Core copies. If you want to, since we have a lot
That's all
of
of the tricks for today.
choice Fate Cores currently, or rebanners, so therefore, if we have enough cess, we can go pulling for the specific character or Fate Core we need, fuse them by 5, and go for the blue Fate Cores, because I think for the past few weeks we already have 2 blue choice Fate Core banners. So that's how it is, with, of course, with luck, because everything here is still RNG or random. So that will be all for today, guys. Please do not forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel, and also for my YouTube channel as well, where you can see all of my other Exos Heroes content and other games as well. And I'm still working on for our Exos Heroes 101 updated version. So I'm still thinking what the title will be, but I think it's still going to be Exos Heroes 101. Maybe Exos Heroes 101 Re. Just you know, just to get the Exos Heroes vibes. But we'll see. So this is Bear Gaming. Have a nice day, everyone.